Physioball flies are similar to a chest press in the fact that you'll be using your pec muscles, and by laying on a ball, you're going to be using your core muscles and your glutes quite a bit as well. Now, if you've mastered a chest press, then you can move on to the flies, but I don't recommend you jump right into the flies because they are a little bit more difficult. The movement that you're going to be mastering here is a slightly bent arm, which will open up much wider than a chest press would, and then you'll pull together. So this is the motion for a fly. You want to make sure you maintain a slightly bent elbow. Never let your elbows lock out to the sides. Keep them slightly bent, but not so bent that it looks like a chest press, okay? So you'll be on the ball, sit on the ball to begin, and then walk yourself out. Head is supported on the ball, hips are up. You're going to begin with the dumbbells facing each other at the top, and then slightly bend your elbows to begin. You're going to open up to the sides, just to about parallel with the chest, and then push together back up. It almost looks like a big clamp, okay? So you're going to open up and then pull together. So slight bend at the elbows, you're maintaining that slight bend the whole time. Open up wide and then pull together. You should feel that stretch through your pec muscles as you get to the bottom. Open up and pull together, okay? From this angle so that you can see it a little bit better, okay, you're going to open up and pull together. The dumbbells are always directly at the same level of your shoulder, never straight overhead, and pull together, okay? And that is the Physioball fly. A push press is a power exercise that will incorporate both your legs and your upper body in one movement. It's a great exercise if you've already mastered a squat and you've mastered overhead pressing. So we're going to put those movements together into one nice, quick, powerful movement. So grab a couple dumbbells, start on the lighter side so that you can master the movement first, and then as you progress, you can grab heavier weight. You're going to use a lot of momentum with this. Anytime you do a power exercise, a lot of momentum is involved. So sometimes you don't feel the intensity of the exercise until you finish, okay, until you get to the very last repetition. But nevertheless, you want to make sure you have good technique throughout. So you're going to begin with the dumbbells at your shoulders, palms facing forward. Plant your feet so they're perfectly parallel. You're going to descend into a good half squat, so don't go all the way down. Half squat and then thrust it up so the weights go overhead. Okay, so your legs are doing a lot of the motion here. They're thrusting the weights up overhead, and you can lift up onto your toes at the top. So half squat down and then thrust, okay? The weights should pause when they're overhead and then slowly descend them back to the shoulders. This is all about the upward motion, so you want a lot of power in getting the weights overhead, and then the downward motion should be nice and slow and controlled. So you squat down, thrust them together overhead, and slowly rewind. So from the side, this movement will look like this. A good half squat, thrust, a little pop through the toes, half squat, thrust, and slowly rewind, okay? And that is the push press.